Hello, my dear friends. This is Brother Sean. For those who don't know me, I'm in fancy dress. To many people, they look as if I'm going to a party, but I'm not. I'm a lay monastic, a Franciscan monk, and a member of the Teo community of St. Francis that was set up back in 2008 as the fourth order of Franciscans who embrace all faiths. And our prayer is that all faiths, including the Christian Church, will embrace the brothers and sisters of our family. But enough about that. This short video is about celebrating the beginning of a new year. In the Christian Church, this weekend, the 24th, 25th of November, we celebrate the Feast of Christ the King, which ends the old year, preparing for Advent. So this coming Sunday is the last official Sunday of Ordinary Time, and the following Sunday will be the first Sunday of Advent. But what has that got to do with 2012? Well, in the last few days, I was reflecting and trying to get my head round it. What was the similarity? What is the closeness? What is the association? And it just said simply, it is the end of the old, the Feast of Christ the King. It's a celebration of the coming of the cosmic Christ as a king. Yes, as a king, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the risen cosmic Christ. And we were guided to do something to celebrate this incredible feast. And that is to launch a new channel on Livestream on Saturday, the eve of the Feast of Christ the King. And the Livestream channel has to be called The Cosmic Christ Reigns. And this channel will be used for daily prayer, for morning and evening prayer, and for the midnight vigil, where we reawaken our heart to the influx of light flowing from the diaphragmatic energy of the divine masculine, the cosmic Christ, and the divine feminine, Mary Magdalena. So it's a new live stream channel dedicated to 2012 to prepare us for the influx of light in just a matter of days. And it makes sense now that I think about it, and it resonates with my heart, because the channel will focus on embracing every child of God and holding each child of God in our hearts each morning at 9 o'clock, each evening at 5 o'clock for Vespers, and again at midnight when we do our 30-minute session where we do a brief talk from the heart, concluding with a healing meditation that the cosmic Christ touches each one of us. It's so important that we never lose sight of the gift of prayer, because prayer is a raising up of the mind and heart to a loving God. But often people resort to prayer when they're in crisis. And it's a repetitive thing, isn't it? Has God heard me? So I'll keep at it. And you can see them like on a conveyor belt in an airport arrival hall, waiting for their luggage. Will God answer my prayer? All prayer is answered, but not always in the way we expect. Because God has a plan for each one of us. And I know from my own experience in the last few months where life has been pretty challenging on every level, where I had to face some horrendous demons last week, when I met with my nurse who was caring for a wound. And she said, "What is the matter with you?" And I just said, "I guess I'm tired." I was more than tired, I was burnt out from nurturing our loving family, the Teo community, as their founder. But as my doctor said, this hasn't just happened, this has been going on with you for a very long time. And whilst I didn't want to admit to it, I had to face that truth and admit to that truth. But sadly, as a nursing monk, we were groomed to believe and accept the two Latin words, adjure contra, go against yourself, offer it up for sinners and souls. What a negative teaching. And then as a nurse for 38 years. Now that's another story altogether, because nurses were not good at asking for help. We find it very difficult to articulate how we're feeling with other professionals, so we just get on with it, and then we wait for the inevitable to happen, for the trapdoor to open, fall in it, and then suffer a complete breakdown, which I've done. But the positive side of that is, it takes courage to face your fear and your demons. And with God's help, I've been able to do that. And the prayers of my brothers and sisters in the Teo community have been enormously supportive. But they may never realize that. But I'm saying it publicly. We must never be afraid to celebrate who we are. And the influx of light from 2012, the cosmic Christ energy, is challenging each one of us now to get rid of all negativity from our life, to get rid of grudges, unforgiveness, sadness, despair and hopelessness, and come to that place and just say, Father, Mother God, in the name of all that is, I trust you to stand by me. Well, stand by us he has, because I was guided to do this, to launch this new channel for you, not just for me, but for every child of God who embraces the Supreme. And if God created each one of us as a child of God, that makes us brothers and sisters. And because many are hurting at this time, many are disillusioned with the influx of light, many are confused, many are falling away. So what better time than to celebrate the end of an old year in the Christian calendar and begin the new year preparing for Advent, when in a matter of days we will celebrate the dawn of Aquarius, the influx of the cosmic Christ. So the channel, the cosmic Christ reigns, is appropriate, don't you think? Where we channel our prayer, our energy, our love, our commitment, wherein we allow the cosmic Christ and Magdalena to flow through each one of us as we come to the table of many blessings, where we share agape, where we break bread together regardless of our belief. And though many are called to this table, it will be interesting to see how many actually sit at this table. I hope you do. Because in sitting at the table, it's not to impress me, it's to allow your heart embrace the mystical heart of God. And all are welcome, Christian, Jew, Muslim, all faiths and none, all lifestyle choices and none. Every child of God, regardless of their baggage, regardless of their past, they are welcome. So join us in the coming few days as we prepare to launch this amazing channel, the Cosmic Christ Reigns, which will go live every morning at 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the evening, and again at 12 midnight. and that together the Supreme will use our gift of love, will use our prayer to touch the lives of those who are locked in a negative mindset like I was recently, where I didn't realize how unwell I was. But thank God, prayer was answered, and it will be for you too. Namaste.